What's up, Faith family? Jarvis Gun Void Jarvis YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Hot Wheels See Me Rolling car that was first introduced in the 2021 Xpera Motors line of vehicles. And this particular permutation we have right here was apparently the first See Me Rolling cast to ever be produced. So this particular cyan variant with the red stripes. This is a first edition. You know, on this show we don't usually get to review first edition cars, so this is a pretty rare opportunity, but it's one we're not going to take for granted. As you can tell, this car very much has a dice aesthetic, and the whole gimmick of the thing is that the overly large rear wheel back here has dice holes on it. So I guess as you roll the car, you can see the numbers. So if I may demonstrate right here, you just roll the car, and then you could land on a 4. And if you roll it again, it could land on a 3. I don't know. This is a very strange car. When I first picked it up, I think I picked this up last year. I didn't exactly understand the gimmick of the car until I finally took it out of the package and realized there was some weird as hell indents in the rear wheel. And then I finally realized, oh, that's supposed to be sort of like a cylindrical dice. Like I said in the 2021 baseline video, the proportions on this car are admittedly very strange. I mean, that's true of a lot of Hot Wheels cars, but especially on this one, just because the rear wheel looks so ridiculous and the back of it looks like a retarded PT Cruiser or friggin' Plymouth Cutter or whatever the hell they called it. So, holy fucking shit, the focus was going crazy on this thing. Sorry about that. Anyway, jumping right into the review. I will say I do like the color choice they went with because, you know, obviously having the whole black and white dice and text, that could only really work with a bright sort of background color, and I think they did that well. The red stripes really do add a nice accent to the top of the vehicle. There is no painting on the side, and the only other color you really have on the vehicle are the white tires, the sort of red stripe on the front wheels, and the black base that you also get with the car. And also the silver, I guess, plastic assembly in the car, which I assume are the wheels and the engine. I'm not entirely sure about that. You have the sort of exhaust pipes there. So yeah, this is obviously a very small vehicle. I know I'm blowing it up through the digital zoom, but this is admittedly a very small car if you compare it to what I would like to consider a normal Hot Wheels car, such as the Hot Wheels Rescue ambulance car. I'm not entirely sure what that's called. We'll get the name right in the actual review. But when you compare it to that, this is obviously a very small car, very thin, and yeah, you can probably fit it on smaller Hot Wheels carrier cars. So yeah, I really don't have a whole lot to say about the See Me Rolling car. You know, its gimmick is really the one notable thing about it, and as a diecast car, I mean, I guess this would be fun for kids to play with. I'm not really in tune with what the kids like nowadays. I know they're definitely more interested in friggin' TikTok than Hot Wheels, but when it comes to Hot Wheels and diecast, I can tell you what kids are actually into. So yeah, the actual design work and shaping on the car, I will say that was done very well. I do like the indents they sort of have here. Kind of looks like the Spotify logo, and this I mean, the whole design, it feels very retro inspired, and I really do appreciate retro styled cars in real life and in the diecast world. So yeah, I really do like that. I like the design sort of sensibilities and philosophies they chose to go with. And you know what? I think when they all put it together with the dice gimmick and just the color choices they had, especially with the red accent, because I think that really brings the entire cast together. You know, I think everything just came together really nicely. And you know, in terms of recommendations, what I recommended, I'd say, you know what, it's not really worth buying for the gimmick, but if you just like interesting looking cars to have in your collection, or you're into the weird proportions that Hot Wheels is sort of known for, then I definitely say to get to See Me Rolling, because I mean, what's it going to cost you? What, like 96 cents? This isn't like a specialty Hot Wheels car. It's not going to cost you friggin' $5 or $3. It's just a 96-cent car. And you know what? For that price, I can't be too mad at it. So yeah, I think that basically covers all of my thoughts on this car. I really just don't have a whole lot to say about it. It's pretty standard. You know, it just relies on this gimmick, but even then, it's just like, okay, it's like dice. You know, there's nothing objectionable about it. You know, I'm a Baptist, but I'm not that type of Baptist, so I really really don't care about that too much, but it's an interesting design. I'm sure some people will appreciate it. So yeah, that's been my review of the 2021 See Me Rolling car. It's not the rarest thing in the world. Of course, they started making it last year. They introduced them in multiple Xperia Motors lines. Another one in 2021 with a red variant, and in 2022 they released two more variants of the See Me Rolling. So this isn't really a rare car, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to continue to manufacture this throughout the next year. Yeah, I definitely say pick it up. Like I said, it's not going to be too expensive for you. Yeah, I've been your host, Jarvis Godden. Thank y'all for watching, and as always, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.